Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 10 of this Let's Play Judgment. And you may notice a couple of things look a little bit different. Apparently there has been an update since the last episode that I recorded, which is episode 9, and I have gone and checked the patch notes, and it's actually quite interesting. So obviously there's some new graphical things. All of the faces have got a new overhaul. Many of the items of equipment have got, so the scrap armor, for instance, is looking a whole lot better. Quarterstaffs looking cool, all of that stuff, and then we can actually see a list of all of our inventory items here. And yeah, they're looking pretty spiffing, to be honest. So rather impressed with that. I'm not sure the building stuff has got an update. Possibly, I don't remember. Maybe. I don't tend to play zoomed in very far, so I'm not sure about that. The other big part of this update is there are now traders who will randomly join or randomly visit your settlement and will allow you to trade for various items. This means that the scrap cost for virtually all of the equipment in the game has gone. Well, not all of it, but certainly a lot of it. So you don't need to spend scrap on lots of different things. You do, however, need scrap for buying and selling items. So scrap is now the currency, and you can sell items that you've produced for scrap, so there's a reason to have an item economy to buy and sell things. And obviously you can buy things for scrap, and as the game goes on, more powerful and more potent items, some even unique or uncraftable items, will be sold by the traders. So that should be pretty cool. This is a pure save from the last one. I've not done anything else except for the update. Apparently it's going to work. We'll see if it does. They say games with mods may not, but mine's not modded in any way. It's completely vanilla. And apparently that should be just fine. So I'm kind of curious about that. The other big thing that they've changed are rituals. So I haven't spent very much time doing rituals yet because they always seemed a little bit underpowered. But apparently they have been improved quite dramatically. So the growth ritual, for example, which you can do here. No, not the growth one. The rain dance will actually provide more food than a character would if they were just farming. So it is generally a better idea having someone doing the rain dance than it is if they're doing farming, unless of course they have lots of farming bonuses, in which case that's a moot point. But chances are that you probably can find a ritualist who's fairly decent. They've also added some more, like the lucky bounty. I don't think that was there previously. Arcane rituals, logistics rituals. They've added some rituals which are not purely economic based, which previously they were. So for example, the logistics ritual, I believe, makes you move faster on the campaign map, the strategic map. Lucky Bounty probably lets you find more scavenge when you're doing scavenging missions, that type of thing. So they've really done a number on the rituals. I think everything else is the same as far as I could tell. So kind of interesting. I like the direction that this has taken. And I really like the new character art. That's pretty sweet. So we still have a party who are out. No, we don't. Right, lots of people died. I remember now. So we could really do with getting some people back in. The other thing that they've added are scrapping of materials. So for example, we have loads of clubs. It's unlikely that we will be needing all of these clubs, so we can scrap it for some wood back, or likewise with the reinforced outfits. We can scrap them for scraps. I wonder if we'll get more money if we just sell them though. They're worth 10. Sell value 4. Don't know if that's get modified by anything. Don't know, we'll see. And then finally you can prioritise what you are crafting. I don't want to look at that too closely because that's giving everything away, or all the items in the game. Well, the scrap value of a lot of things has definitely been reduced. Oh, we can make gunpowder. Sulphur and wood. Interesting. There was something that required gunpowder, wasn't there? Was it a technology? No, I don't think it was a technology. Could be wrong. Coil gun. Interesting. I don't know. Alright, so what else can we produce? We can do pain charms. That's still the max health increase. Pretty decent sell value. Metal shield, which is metals and composites. We can get metals now. We can't get cloth. We can't get composites. Wait, improvised armour. That's new. That requires just metal and hide. So we could actually produce improvised armour. How's that different to this? So it gives 5 more evasion than scrap armour. But it's nowhere near as good as metal. Metal armour is really quite a big jump. But that would require cloth. So we could start harvesting metals in order to get that. Ah! Was it building a mine that required... Aha! It was building the mine that required gunpowder. So we do want to produce some gunpowder. Let's set this automatically, and we're going to say auto crafting. I want a minimum of 5 of these and a maximum of 10. Cool. The other thing which they have added is I think everything can now be automated, not just the building supplies. You can say, I always want to have at least 2 bows in my available for use, and you can do that, or I want to have at least so many arrows. So everything can now be set to auto crafting, not just the resource production or the intermediary resources. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and unpause. I think we are basically just hanging around in town, waiting until a awareness thing comes up, or a mission to go and rescue someone. I'm also kind of curious about traders coming, so we'll wait on that. We have cleared out most of this part of the world, and we're kind of down to just the core team. So if I leave with 5 of them, then that would leave just Blacko behind. I don't really want to do that, because that is risky as hell. So we're just going to chill in town. We're going to build some stuff up. We could start crafting some items if we have too many, or if we have idle people. Let's get some runes made. I want to have at least 1 and a maximum of 3. Some hex scrolls, again 1 and 3. Pain charms. Pain charms actually may be of use. Kind of depends on whether I ever actually use the first aid. Heals 25, uses 2. Used in combat to restore health. Someone's being chased by enemy creatures. Send a team to assist them. Yes! Who are you being chased by? Werewolf, Reaper, Hellhound. We have got in our team QWERTY, Rylus, Dravy, Jonas and Shockin. I'm going to send them all. The awareness is not very high yet. I think we can manage this. Oh, the other thing that they have added is there is now a biome for military bases as well. So you'll remember I actually commented on that, saying I was kind of expecting barbed wire and bunkers and stuff. Well, now that actually happens. Alright, let's get the team together. We have the archers out in the front. Oh, actually, what they are carrying is now a lot more obvious. It was always a little bit difficult differentiating between the quarterstaves and the archers, and now it definitely isn't. So that's a good change. I like that. Good update, guys. Good update. We need to find the spawning point first. Or we need to find the garrison first. Kill them, and then we can find where the person's being held. So that's where you're being held. Where are the defenders? Probably in here. Actually, that's a pretty nice defensible location. I like it. Hello? Guys? Where are you? Where are they? I just see an X up here. I think I did. I did. Werewolf's coming this way. Let's back off a little bit. You are in fact coming down this way. So let's get the archers. I'm just going to tell you, open fire. Then we get the 2 melee people to come to the front. The Reaper could do a fair amount of damage, which is annoying. Right, we definitely want you 3 shooting Hellhound. Alright, let's go and melee you down. Alright, good stuff. So now we can head over here and get ready to start scavenging or searching for unlocking the poor person sitting in here. Marvellous. So who is the best scavenger? I have totally forgotten. It's not you. It's not you. Not you. I think it's... yeah, it's you. No, it's you. Dravy, you are on scavenging duty, buddy. And QWERTY and Shockin can go in here. Jonas can go on this side. And Relus can go on... Well, Relus can stay where you are. Let's go back to normal speed. And this is actually a pretty good protection. We've got people in cover, front and back protected, and Dravy is protected there in the centre. And we can have them stand up and start shooting stuff if we need to. An imp. Fire imp. 2 fire imps. Let's move you back. So you have to step into range. And these guys are both in pretty heavy cover. And there we go. Marvellous. There's going to be one more attack. Except that this is going to finish, so Dravy will be able to start shooting. Which will be lovely. Timmy! Who is another fighter. Marvellous. Okay, we have werewolves coming up this way. So let's have these guys standing ready to come and deal with these werewolves. I want all 3 of you shooting him. Let's take this werewolf down. Oh, you, shoot him. Oh, jeez. Oh, shut up, Google. Sorry about that. That was totally me. Okay, so that's you guys done. And now we can run away. But, before we do this, I want to test something. I want Jonas, Dravy, to use this. How do we use it? And let's get to the exit point. And then when we're by the exit point, we'll use the other heal. That's great, we'll use it here. So, Dravy. First aid. How do we use it? I was expecting it to be just by clicking on there. Ah, F2. There it is. Use that on... Can I click on here? Jonas. Yeah, it does. And it still says uses 2. Let's use one on you. Now the thing I'm curious about is whether we keep this between battles. So QWERTY can still heal someone. I'll do. Alright, let's head away. And then we can do this to just recover health at the end of every mission and not need to worry about anything else. Or we can start grabbing the pain charms and giving everyone more hit points. This just kind of helps with downtime a bit. So Dravy used his. Return to base, yes. Okay, so newbie, Timmy! Your skills are firearms accuracy, melee accuracy reduction, so you are an archer. So you are a brute. Oh, it's just straight damage increase. And then that's your melee accuracy down. So you'll be a firearms, you'll definitely be a ranged character. So I would like to give you a bow. I would like to give you some leather armour. And I could give you some binoculars. I think binoculars for now. Until we get our people back and we see whether we lose the first aid kit that they brought with them. Alright, good stuff. Good stuff. And home. So, Timmy. What other skills do you have? Occult research down. So you're not the best person for just back at home. I mean, you're kind of a new Shockin. Just all you do is shooting people. Except you'd probably be even better at it than Shockin is. Amazingly. Alright, Shockin. No, it was Dravy that I used. Dravy still has the first aid. Still has 2 uses. So yeah, this does seem to be just 2 uses in battle. Outside of battle, though, anyone can use it. So what I'm kind of wondering is, I think this is a little bit over the top in terms of the amount of heals we have. Although, We could definitely save some lives with that. One other thing I want to do is change who's in the lion-hearted team, because I think we can switch out QWERTY. Yeah, you are our crafter, really. So QWERTY goes, Timmy comes in. Approved. Although, of course, and don't think I'd forgotten this, Timmy needs to be renamed. And going by my list of names, Judgment. This is going to be Fenris. No, yeah, Fenris. Fenris Wolf. There we are. Marvellous. And then actually we only have one name left. No, we don't. We have another 3. There we go. Okay, cool. So, you guys are here, you're doing stuff. Is there definitely nothing better than this to give you? Not really. The other query I had is we had someone who had like plus 50 crafting. Who was that? It's 20 plus 50 is you. And you have a secondary crafter because you don't love it. That's fine. We have people who will craft if they need to. And Fenris is training and shooting. That's actually okay. Ritual research. I think we probably have enough. So we can get arcane rituals, which allows us the arcane foundry and logistics ritual. Or we can get the lucky bounty. I want to grab lucky bounty because I want to see what it does. And in fact we can get them both. No, we were saving up for demon anatomy. Oh well. And yeah, these are just super duper expensive. But Blacko is indeed doing the research thing, so hopefully that gets done. So, lucky bounty. Improved luck will increase the chances of finding extra loot while scavenging. I think that needs to be done. So, let's turn on the lucky bounty. Then, whoever is our ritualist. Yes? No? Yes? Should be. We'll come over and do that. And who is our resident ritualist? QWERTY, most like. So rituals are these. We have the occult research. That's a ritual. That's a ritual. I'm seeing if anyone has any bonuses to ritualism. They don't. So QWERTY, I'm going to bump that up. And I'm going to bump that up. Because both of you get additional experience for doing that. No one else does. So hopefully this will make someone do it. There it is. It does take a while, but it will last for 600 seconds, I guess. Alright, we have tons of water, so let's cancel the water gathering. Sorry, Relis. I know that's what you live for, but we have enough water for the moment. Meanwhile, everything is being crafted. Good. Trying to think if we need anything else. Don't think so. Honestly, I think we're just going to hang out here until more more people say we need help, and then we can go and help them and get more population. That's really what we need to do at the moment. It's just population. Blacko's saying quite frequently that you have nothing to do. Why? Night owls. In the end of times, civilization is a thing of the past. Gone is the electronic equipment that made life so much simpler. Gone are the lights that kept the streets a bit safer at night and that kept us from seeing the beautiful night stars next to a glowing moon. Some might find this to be a romantic experience, were it not for the apocalypse. But it seems that Dravy has developed a special interest in the night moon. This fascination was always apparent, but now it's different. Dravy can't sleep anymore. He walks under the night sky, looking up at the moon. Its perfect roundness. The subtle glow of off-white light shining in the distance spurs an uncontrollable urge. He doesn't know where it came from, why, or how, but it's there. The urge to howl. Dravy howls at the moon, and what may have started as a ridiculous imitation of a wolf cub soon grows into a full-fledged, blood-chilling howl. The howl echoes in the distance, bouncing off abandoned buildings and ruined hideouts. He eventually snaps out of it, but too late. The howl has attracted some unwanted attention. Defensive preparations. So in this instance, we probably do want the pain charms rather than the heals. I want to try some of the other equipment. We'll keep one heal on QWERTY. In fact, no, we'll give you the Hex. And Fenris, you can have the heal. Approved. Okay, we are up against Minor Demons, Fire Imps, Hellhounds, and Reapers. Minor Demons have got a new look as well. Hellhounds, Reapers, Minor Demons. Alright, it's not terrible, but... I remember one of the other things we were going to do. Base defenses. We still haven't done that. Alright, we're going to head north, and we're going to try and intercept these guys. And fight them. So, melee, 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 up here. Ranged, 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 ranged. Here, go. Alright, all of our ranged people. I think actually the Reapers are probably the most damaging. Blacko, you stay here. Risky as hell, considering you're definitely not the best fighter that we have. Yeah, you two can deal with the Minor Demon. No, actually no. I want you all killing that. Relus, come down here, help out Blacko. Done. Jonas, come down here. Lovely. Blacko, let's back you off. Relus, you can come over here. Jonas, you can come here. Okay, these guys are coming into range. I want to try the Hex. So that's going to be you. Hex. Reaper. Lovely. Debuffed. So let's shoot him. Lovely. That went pretty well. Pleased with that. Fenris got a lot of damage, no, a lot of experience, so did Shocking. Got a bunch of kills, got some loot, lovely. The insatiable urge to hell will no doubt return, bringing further misfortune with it. He must find a way to deal with Dravy. Your leader cultists search for the reason behind the strange behaviour. Oh yeah, I can do that. Your occultists determine the source of this menace. It seems that Dravy is inflicted with the Curse of the Wolf, an ancient curse told to drive men and women insane, making them believe they are wolves. This curse can be cured, however. All you need is an actual wolf. More specifically, a werewolf. A small blood sample and a simple chant should remove the curse. The chant is easy to perform, but getting a blood sample will probably prove to be somewhat more difficult. You remember hearing strange howls in the distance. Surely it's a werewolf. Perhaps you could convince the werewolf to donate some blood to a good cause. By brute force. Awareness generation plus 25%. And you're saying that we can go over here. Night Howls. 2 werewolves, Fire Imp, Minor Demon, Imp, Hellhounds. I think that we can probably deal with this. Let's base view, pause. Alright, Fenris is using that. Dravy can go back to... Actually, I quite liked that Hex Scroll. I know it's only one use, which is kind of down. But knocking out 50% accuracy and attack speed from a particularly strong enemy. I mean, imagine doing that to a werewolf. Would just render them completely toothless. I quite like that the ranged characters have it. So maybe Dravy I'll give a Hex Scroll. Fenris can keep the heal. Just in case someone gets really bad. You can keep a shield. You can keep a shield. And Relus, I'm going to go and heal you real quick because I need you to head off. Cost 3. Cost 5. Do it. You can get back to work. You're done with that. You both healed? No. Jonas. is now healing. Boom. Right, let's go and get the Lion-Hearted team. Off we go. Yeah, we're not generating much awareness. This is fine. Oh, and it tells us what we're actually fighting, and there's an auto-resolve. That's new and awesome. So, yes, I totally forgotten about the auto-resolve. That is a thing. You can now do it. However, it has less good results than if you didn't use it. So, if you're up against like 3 imps, then sure. But if you're up against someone that can actually do a bit of damage, like these guys, then you probably don't want to use it. So we're up against no Reapers, which is nice. So really the only 2 threats here are the 2 werewolves. And we have 2 Hex Scrolls. It's like I plow... No, I don't. I left 1 Hex Scroll on QWERTY, didn't I? Oh well, we have a Hex Scroll, and we have a Pain Charm for shocking. For ranged characters, I probably do want the extra evasion. I don't know. Is evasion 10% or health 20% better? Well, I guess it depends on your base stats. So we're going to fight this. But you'll have to wait until next time to see how it goes. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this so far, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, then do consider subscribing. If you have any tips or advice for me, let me know in the comments. And if you want to support the channel a little bit further, check out the Patreon, which you can find in the description. And also Discord, also in the description. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.